Good evening, everyone. I'm Seth Powers. I'm from the Learning Games Lab at New Mexico State University. I've got a couple of apps that I want to show you guys tonight. The first one is our Move-O-Matic. It's a pretty simple app, but it's geared towards younger people, but I myself like to have it on my phone. I actually use it for my own diet and exercise routines and lifestyle. So basically you just pick a food and then you can pick an activity that you plan on doing to burn off some of those calories that you've gained from the food. So for instance, let's see, maybe a quarter-pound burger combo. That's a pretty common fast food treat. So then you go through your movement options to decide which exercise you could do and how long it's going to take. So if you go in swimming, to burn 654 calories, it's going to take you an hour and 55 minutes. So it's kind of a slightly sad situation there, realizing how much you're actually going to have to work to burn off some of that food. So anyways, it's just a real simple thing that we created for 4-H, just for a reference for kids trying to stay healthy and even adults. So
what's the name of it again?
This is the Move-O-Matic. It's actually free on the iTunes store. Next, I have Pearl Diver, which is one of our math snacks. David talked about Ratio Rumble, which is one of our other math snacks, which series of math animations, games, flash games, and apps. This one is actually a game for discovering the number lines. So you kind of have your little Pearl Diver dude that you're trying to get different numbers on the scale, teaching kids about looking at numbers on a scale. So you want to just be kind of careful. If you hit the eel, you get zapped and you lose one of your little diver guys over here. So I'll show you one of those. But you basically try and just get the numbers in the time limit. It teaches kids. It gets more advanced as you get up to higher levels. Oh, see if you get zapped. The eel goes off and you flip back into the boat. So anyways, this is a nice little game to play with the kids to teach them about the number line. So here we go, level complete. And you'll see as we get up to higher levels, they'll start introducing fractions and decimals and a little more advanced numbers. And there's also some bonus rounds where you have to cut an eel in half to make some sushi. So that's always super yummy. So here's the sushi round where you these come up every once in a while. You have to cut the eel in half. So, I'm a little bit off. So you get money in the game that you just depending on how many pearls you retrieve and then how well you can cut sushi. It depends on your tip. So, but I did have some questions just as we're at Media Productions trying to kind of get into the app market and decide what's a good price for things that we're selling. First, I'd like to know on a scale of what probably just 1 to 3, as that's kind of the average price for apps. What you would pay for the Move-O-Matic, that's the first one I showed, and then maybe what you would pay for something like Pearl Diver, just so I can get an idea if you would even pay. I mean, you can go way to the left if you think it's like too simple. We just like to get some feedback on that as we kind of determine our pricing in the future. So this is for the Move-O-Matic. The first one I showed, just the little calorie counter with the activities. So we're looking at $0 to $1. Maybe someone's going to pay $5. I appreciate that. $7. That's nice. Okay, how about for Pearl Diver? What are you willing to pay for the linear scale diving game? Okay, about the same price, maybe a little higher than that. Excellent.
I had an overall comment about the blink. I always tell developers to drink 3 beers and play your game because of the sensory motor. And if you look at your handout packet, if you put a flashlight on your head, where that light shines is what you see. And when the first menu, there was so much stuff going on in a lot of the screens. There's just a lot of information, a lot of movement, a lot of stuff.
the whole experience I would like to have focused. I needed to know what the task was, when the shell was open and stuff. There was just a lot going on. And so that was just my overall take on it. It needs to be sort of accidental success so that you are sort of fall into the right thing, and you're struggling with too much of the interface and not with the content, not with the math. So that was my thought.
All right. Thank you guys.